Hi, I'm Mia, a voiceover and marketing student from Whalers Creation. Hey, we have a great show streaming on all social media networks called FAMv. It's a talk for teens and young adults. We meet with local professionals from Las Vegas and all over the United States. They share their success stories, challenges, and greatest achievements. Turn us on every Friday at 3 p.m. Foster, adopt, mentor.
Hi, thank you for joining us for another edition of FAMv. Today I'm here with the fabulous Denis Maheux, who is an entrepreneur and a business coach. I'm super excited to meet this young man because he's going to talk to you today about being focused. As a matter of fact, the name of his business is Focus 180. All right.
180. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm good.
Did I get it out right?
What? Your name? My name? Yeah. Pretty good. Can't complain.
So, Denny, I'm
dear.
so glad that you took the time to meet us, to sit down and talk to our kids and talk about being focused and staying on track for their careers path. And that's pretty much what we're talking about today.
Okay.
Trying to help young people to stay on the track of being successful.
Okay, cool.
And
Let's
so,
do this.
with that said, tell me. We always like to connect our kids with youth and adults. Tell me a little bit about your early years.
My early years.
Yeah, your early years.
Really,
Where'd you grow up?
early years. Huh?
Where'd you grow up? And whatever you want to share with us.
I'll share a few things I usually don't because the people I'm going to be talking to. I was born in Quebec City, Canada, so I do speak French. So that's where the accent comes from. And when I talk about my youth, my early age, I didn't know. I knew you were going to ask me that question. I didn't know how to come up with it. I was trouble. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. People think I'm trouble today. You shall see me before 10 years old or 20 years old. I was troubled. And one of the reasons is, I think you people, some of the young adults are adopted, right?
Yes.
And
foster, adopted,
okay.
mentor.
I was adopted, I think I was like 2 years old. Mm-hmm. So it's a bit later in life, right, for adoption. Mm-hmm. So you know the people that you love, you know the people you don't love, and I don't blame my parents for whatever the package they got. Mm-hmm. Cute little boy with blue eyes, but when they put me in here, little boy had issues. And a bunch of issues because, I don't know, I talk about it when I teach, from 0 to 8 years old, you're 100% dependent of your environment.
Yes.
You don't have a choice. So you cannot blame yourself. I mean, that's the way it is. So issues like, how do I call that? When I'm trying to find the right words, attachment disorders. Mm-hmm. So let's say you are do you call it orphanage in English? Mm-hmm. You're in there and you like a nurse, she goes somewhere else, she disappears, another one comes in, she disappeared, all of a sudden you're 2 years old, you got a family. So you start to learn that whatever you love disappeared in the early age. So I know who I'm talking to here. I know these people are they're gonna understand what I'm talking about.
Connect.
And it takes a little bit of time and understanding that everything is temporary. Mm-hmm. And eventually, over time, over life experience, you say, hey, life is not too bad. Life is pretty good, actually.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like
that.
No,
that's something that usually I don't talk, because in my book I said change your story. Don't talk about the past too much.
Right.
I just did for them, so
exactly.
we can connect. I know what I'm talking about.
I like that, and while you're doing that, I mean, there are lots of children who can connect to what you just said.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so I think that was really important, and we do that so that the kids can see a connection with people that we have an opportunity to talk to, because it doesn't matter how you began, it matters how you choose to. Like a young lady we interviewed before, how you choose to have your life go in what path direction you want to go in. It's totally up to the individual. So kudos to you for definitely saying that to our kids.
Oh, no problem. I mean, I'm happy to share. I usually don't, but I had to make an exception.
So
that's cool.
After early years, did you go to college? Did you go to school?
Nah, I didn't go to college.
Were you an athlete?
No.
Like, tell me a little bit about your fun years.
I got my fun years. Have to wait at 30s. But no, seriously. So I had my young, let's say, teenaging. How do you call them?
Teenage years.
Yeah, and. Well, like I was doing trouble. I was like other people say, I was with the wrong people, doing the wrong thing. And so 19 years old, 18 years old, 17 actually, I joined the military. So we saved my little butt a little bit because they had direction. They helped me a little bit to say, hey, you're not the center of the universe. There's other people around this. Because I was selfish. I was really me, and that's it. So I joined the military. And a few years later, I decided to, and that's going to be good for some people, some of you, I did some martial arts. So I learned how to fight. I was fighting on the street, always losing, get tired of it. So I said, I'm going to learn how to fight so I can kick some butt.
Nice.
However, now you learn how to fight, you know how dangerous it is, and if you have a good instructor, he tells you don't fight on the street. I never fought in the street after, ever. But the mindset started to change this, start to believe in yourself or whatever. So I recommend, I mean, if you're stuck in something, if you get a chance to learn martial arts or any kind of arts or sports, do it. You'll learn how to develop yourself or to get out of your zone, comfort zone and everything. Because you think you're scared now, I tell you what, go in the ring against somebody who knows how to fight, full contact, and you tell me what it is.
Right.
It's a lot tougher than it looks like on TV.
Nice. So you've done the military, you've done martial arts. How did you come to the point of doing focused 180 coaching?
I came later, and I did my 21 years in the military, then I got out, so I came to Vegas, I wanted to be a blackjack dealer, I did that a little bit. Bartenders, I liked it. Then I always been good in sales, so I became a sales coach. Then a life coach. I was a life coach, sales coach, and every time I was coaching somebody, I always went to mindset and accountability. And a few years later, actually during COVID, I decided let's do a company called Focus 180 Coaching. So that's exactly what I do. I teach people how the universal laws work. I teach people at some process how to manifest what you want really faster, a lot faster. And, it's all about mindset. It's all about what you think, the way you talk to yourself, to the universe.
So did I hear you say correctly that this evolved from COVID? Because
No, it didn't come. Okay. Well, I was in COVID and said, a lot of people during COVID say, I don't know what to do, whatever. Right. So I'd just say, hey, I got the time to do it. Not that I don't have time usually, but hey, the thing is this, like other people will say, if you want to do something, make the decision. In this book, I said, decide 100%. Because if you decide just about, expect just about results. And that's common sense, but most of you do this. Most of you decide just about. I want to lose weight, but I'm still eating chocolate bars. I want to lose weight, but I don't go to the gym. I want to save money. No, absolutely not. But you know what I'm saying. I want to start a business. I want to learn a new language, but you don't do nothing about it. Why? So once you decide 100%, then you're already there. Pretty much, it becomes very, very clear.
Focus, coach. Yes,
you
are good at what you do.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. Because I hear that in everything that you're saying, you're so focused on you making the determination to do what you said you're going to do. If you're not 100% in, you're not in.
Then you're just about.
You're just about.
You just do 25%, expect 25%.
Wow.
Then at the end of the day, you say, it didn't work out. How much did you decide 100%? Because I tell you, when you decide 100%, things start to happen. People comes to you, opportunity comes to you, and all the negativities, you don't even see it anymore. You're not going to hear the guys right beside you say, you cannot do that. No, I decide, I'm here and I want to go there. I decide to go there, watch me. That's what I say to me every morning, watch me. Muhammad Ali used to say, I'm going to show you how good I am. He understood it. He didn't care about anything else. He said, this is where I am, this is where I'm going to be, watch me. So every single day you do something to get better.
Wow, I love that. So tell me a little bit more about Focus 180 Coaching. Where did the name come from?
It came with the life coaching. That was the first thing. But I was like, I don't know. I was with a friend in Quebec City speaking French. So he came in and Focus 180 coaching. And we were doing some mastermind. And I think at the beginning I wanted to do Focus 360, but I don't want to go back at the same place, right? So I said, Focus 180, you do a 180 and which most of us need to do sometime. Seriously, if you're not happy in any aspect of your life, love, health, relationship, money, it's something the way you think. I always say that to my people. If you look at your bank account let's say, and you're not happy about it, that means your mindset in relation to this topic is most focused on the lack than abundance. When you understand that, you understand your power. Now you understand that if I focus on what I want, I'm going to get it. A lot faster than focus there and there and this and this.
Well,
makes
I
sense?
think I needed to hear that today because I was, this morning I got up and I was like, I got to get back on this weight loss thing. And I'm not 100% in because if I was 100% in, I would be losing the weight.
Yeah, but sometimes it took me years and years and years, decades to be ready.
Wow.
We have limiting beliefs, we have all kind of crap all over the place. Sometimes it takes a long time. There's one of the law of the universe is the law of gestation. For some people it's going to take 10 years, some people it's 12 years, it doesn't matter. But you have to be ready in order to make the right decision. That's all it is. One morning you're going to get up and you're going to say, I'm ready now. Watch
I think
me.
after this conversation, I'm ready now.
No, that's what it is. Then the next step is when you decide 100%, the next step is say, take an action every single day, no matter what. When I start with my client, I don't say you're going to do this an hour a day. I said 5-10 minutes a day. Then you build and you build and you build, and all of a sudden you do 20 minutes a day, 40 minutes a day. Don't start too fast. This is nonsense. I mean, if you've never been to the gym, don't go to the gym for 7 hours in one day. You won't walk for 2 weeks.
Right.
There's nothing to
That's
gain.
right.
Go 15 minutes or go for a walk before. And day after day after day after day, you're going to become successful in every aspect of
So
your
you're
life.
talking to a group of a classroom full of kids. Let's say you got 100 kids in the audience. What advice are you going to give them about choosing a career path, number one, and number two, achieving that career path?
Also, find your passion. Find your passion. And a lot of people tells me, I don't know. You know what it is most likely. You're just too afraid to think about it. What makes you vibrate? What do you do when you're really, really excited? This is inspired action, right? When you're inspired to do something. That's very, very important. If you can find it, that's good. If you cannot find it, find something you like the most. Make a decision and, like I said, decide 100%. I know I'm repeating myself, but that's usually important. And the next thing is, like I said, little step every day. If you get that discipline every single day that you do something to become a better person, guess what? A year from now, you're going to be way better. If you want to, let's say an hour a day, not an hour, let's say 10 minutes a day, I'm going to learn Spanish or Russian. Guess what? After a year, you're going to know a lot more Russian than you know now. Anything. It's social media. A lot of people say, I'm not good in YouTube. Well, take 10 minutes a day and, in 3 months, you'll know a lot more. That's what it is. Whatever you want to do, make sure it's in your mind. I always say that, Latoria. The reason why most people don't reach their goal is this. They don't think about it. If you don't take the time to visualize it, think about it, write about it, focus on about it, you will never take action. So it has to be in your mind a lot. Not 2 minutes a day.
So do you recommend vision boards?
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever it takes for you to be focusing on what you want. Most people don't. Most people get up in the morning, go on their phone, click, answer email, go and react to life. I say stop reacting to life, create your own life. In this book, I talk about it. Write your own story. What do you want? Every morning, I do this every single morning. It takes me 17 minutes. I write my own story. I copy from the day before and I modify it. Over the years, it changed. But it's in front of me every single day. Because your first hour of the day, with the first minute you get up, is you set up the tone. You don't react. Now you get the power to create. Does that make sense?
Wow. You are good.
I don't know, but it works. It works for me. It works for a few people that I know.
So who are like your clientele? Like who uses your services? Who would you target? Or if you had a marketing manager, who would the marketing manager be marketing your services to?
Yeah, I think the program works for any type of goals. But because of what I do, and then when I came here, I usually work with entrepreneurs, salespeople, business owner, because most of them old people who want to start or they want to transit. I used to be a cook for 20 years. I want to open my restaurant. I don't know how. Things like this. So these are the main thing. I got people who don't make any money a year, and I got people who make $1 million a year. But the program works. The system works. It's in the law, the universe works for everybody. Look, I tell that to everybody all the time. You don't need me to teach you the universal laws. You want to reach your goal faster? Go on YouTube and start learning. 5 minutes a day. Law vibration, law of attraction, gestation, correspondence, gender, polarity. You need to know that. Once you get to know that, and this is years ago was like, oh my God, and now it's getting real. A lot more people are starting to study it. And if you want to reach something faster, make sure that you work with the universe.
I even see, from what you're saying, I can see your teaching style working in the political arena. I mean, do you have politicians coming to you and asking you?
No, I don't. No, most people don't
I can
click
see
on
that. So, you know, if there's any politicians that happen to catch this broadcast, you know, you might want to look them up, because I can still see that.
Oh, it's possible. I never thought about it. I think my best client is somebody who's been trying for 2-3 years to do something, sometimes 5 or 20 years. I got people who didn't write the book in 4 or 5 years. They work with me for 3 months, and I'm not saying that in books it's done in 3 months, but we're almost ready to publish. It's just a question of being organized, being accountable, and thinking the right way. Most people don't think the right way. Right. Limiting belief is going to ruin your dreams. And that's, once you realize it, I'm not saying everybody has to be perfect and they think positive all the time. No, life's going to happen. But when shit happen, you got to say, okay, what do I do right now? Am I going to cry? Am I going to complain? Am I going to bitch about everything? Or I say, hey, I'm in power. This is not so bad. Other people get there. Other people survive it. I mean, I can do. Watch me, man. Watch me. I don't care how old you are. It's the same for everybody. When stuff happens, you got a choice. Actually, I say it all the time. Every 5, 6, 7 times during the day, maybe 15, stop and say, hey, how am I feeling right now? If I'm feeling like crap, then I attract not the right thing. I'm not going the right way. So I want to do anything to feel good. If I'm feeling pretty good, what can I do to feel better? The more you love attraction, the more you feel, which is vibration, the more you feel better, the more good things happen. All of a sudden, everything is happening good. Phone is ringing, I need your service. I want to love her. Listen, I told you, let's use the law of attraction, and you're single, and you say, hey, I want to attract somebody. I'm sorry, I heard some signs there. But
we're on the same page because of what you're saying and how you're describing the interaction and the vibes and all that stuff. You have written a book. You've written a book that's called Change Your Life in 20 Seconds at a Time. And so talk about this book, because that's kind of like where you're leading to. So I want people to know that this book is available, by the way. It's $25?
Yeah. Well, it's cheaper on Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you can get it for $10 on the Kindle.
What?
Yeah, on Kindle. It's pretty good. It's a book. I mean, the book is like I talk. The same as the way I talk. I'm really direct to the point, and there's no confusion. When I talk about meditation, I'm not an expert. I open the door, you want to know more, you go for it. But it's well done because it gives you from chapter 1. I say you need to know where you're going, so you learn a little bit about what's your vision. What do you want? What's your mission? How are you going to get there? What's your goals? What's your big why? I think somebody else talked about that, right? What's your big why? That's very important. Then you start to make a schedule. Then toward the end, I give you some tools, some processors, that you should do every single day so you can manifest what you want faster. I'm telling you what, I got people who bought that book and they do the exercise and they come back 2-3 months later and say, I feel so much better. I'm a healthier. I got healthier. I changed job completely. I was doing this, I didn't like it. Now I do this, I'm 100% happier. It's not really, really complicated. I made it really, really simple. Trust me, it's to the point and easy to understand. But this is really good. If you get a chance, read about it. It's called something called Our Power. You want to change your life? Make sure that you do something. Make sure you set the tone every single day.
Well, how long did it take you to write the book?
3 months, including the publishing.
Nice.
Yeah.
So everything was upstairs. It's just a matter of putting it on paper.
Yeah, because I used to do a mindset class online. And one day I said, you should write a book. I said, no. All of a sudden the book was already there. I thought it was already there, but there was a lot more into it. But yeah, no, I'm really happy with it. A lot of people love it. And it's awesome.
Perfect.
Really cool.
Wow. So I'm super excited I'm purchasing my copy today. I'm definitely getting my copy today because there are so many things that you said that, you have me excited to go and put some things to action that I need to put into action. So just sitting here talking to you for this last half an hour or so.
Yeah. Before your next question, I'd like to say one other thing. I'm going to tell you, especially young people, think on paper. Take a piece of paper and say what you want. I want to be, I don't know, I want to learn a language, I want to start a business, and you write everything down. So once you write, your mental and your physical works together. You focus with attention. I do this all day long, and if I don't do it on paper, I got an Excel sheet, and I keep track of everything I do to the point I know exactly who I call, who I didn't call, and everything. So make a plan on paper that's going to help you to focus on what you want.
So that's like a living, well, I guess all journals are live, but like an active daily journal?
Journal. No, what I was talking about the plan, right? If you talk about the story, journaling, I'm not going to say anything negative about it, but to me, I would never write anything negative in my mind. I'm really, when we talk about vibration, I try to manage my vibration high all the time. So I don't let anybody influence. That's why at the beginning I said, I don't like to talk about my story too much because it brings lower my vibration to part of my life who was a little bit tougher, right? So what I want to do is always this. So journaling, if you start, some people believe in it, I don't. As if you start writing, I suck, I'm not good, I'm poor, whatever, you are just putting more power into it. I don't like it. And then they say, take the piece of paper and throw it away. I said, no, you don't have to do this. Take a clean piece of paper and write what you want. Write what makes you feel good. Take the word fun, love, and start writing about that words and see how the rest of the day goes by. It's amazing.
I like that. Oh my gosh. I like that. So that's going to be one of the things that you're going to be working with kids with when we start having our sessions, because he's going to be one of our instructors, so get ready.
Yeah, we're going to talk about language, how we talk to this little guy over here, and how we talk to the universe. Very, very important.
It's very, very important. It makes a difference. Yeah, because what you think is what you do with, is I think how that phrase goes. If you think it, you can, I don't know. But something along the process of what you put in your brain, what you put in your mindset. Yeah. Even when you're having a terrible day, a horrible day, and I do this to myself. You know, if I think that things not going the way I want it to go, I'll just say to myself, no, let's redirect our thoughts.
That's good.
And then I can go on to doing something else. So that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, no, absolutely, 100%. Every time you get to stop and say, what am I doing right now? Am I thinking this way or this way? If my life sucks and I keep thinking, acting and behaving the same way, my life will suck 6 months, 6 years from now. So you got to say, okay, I'm tired of sucking, so what do? I'm going to change slowly. I'm not saying change drastically, a little bit, take 5 minutes a day, say, I'm going to do something to better my life. I'll learn about these laws. I'll learn about momentum. Maybe I'll learn about the language, subconscious mind, all that. And you'll be amazed. Because if you don't change anything, it's going to be tough.
Yes, I love especially the mindset change. I mean, because I think that is key to anyone's success. I think we keep hearing that over and over and over and over again. The mindset has to be your number one thought process for success.
Yeah, if you don't change the way you think, you're always going to have the same. Wow. It's still law of attraction, law of vibration. Everything vibrates. I'm not going to go there because I could talk forever and ever, but that's exactly what it is. Feelings equals vibration.
I like the vibrations thing.
Yeah, the vibration is the basic words. It's one of the basic laws of this universe, and most people are not aware of it. When you start looking at it, say, oh my God, you know, when you're so upset, you're shaking like this, whatever, fart or whatever.
Breathe.
Now, guess what you're attracting? More of the same. Okay. So you have the power slowly. I mean, you can study it, but you have the power to change it, and you have the power to attract whatever you want. You want more money? You can. You want to be healthy? You can. A lover? You can.
I have a story I have to share with you offline because I totally agree. Offline? Because I totally believe in that. So I want to ask you to let our audience know if they wanted to reach out to you, what's the best way to do that?
To reach out to me, Denis at focus180coaching.com. Email.
That's nice and easy.
Denis at focus180coaching.com. That's the best way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, you heard it here first. This is the man. If you are trying to figure out how to redirect your life and to take it in baby steps, 20 seconds at a time.
Easy, huh?
Easy pleasy. Reach out to Denis or myself, and we will definitely put you in contact with him. So, you guys, thank you so much for joining us again for another fabulous edition of FAMversation where we get to meet professionals from our community that talks about their careers, how they became successful, and today, how you can become successful by following their footsteps. You guys, thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next Friday.
You could be the one person that makes a difference in a young person's life just by sharing your professional journey. FAMversation is a weekly talk show that interviews local and national professionals who want to share care. Share the struggles and challenges you had before becoming successful. How did you make it? And what advice would you share with a teen or young adult interested in your career field? Just a half hour every Friday on FAMversation could make all the difference. Plus, promoting your business is an additional benefit. Hey, foster, adopt, mentor, investing in lives of youth. To schedule an interview, call 702-235-5490.